Maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the all push out our loud, heads out high and we stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be down, don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight. Don't be down, don't be such a mess. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight. So don't be down, don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight.
Look at Jan Webber's post on the R1 on the Safari. Crazy.
Yeah, because I've seen the garage. We had the R5 tank as well.
He's now changed his opinion on the R5 now, so you're mixing them wrong.
No, that is a good one.
Don't get me wrong, they're all good cameras in their own right. And there's all these Sony Channel Nikon cameras.
Yeah.
It's a good choice. That's the ratio.
Yeah.
I think you've got more fun than they've got cameras. So that's probably now developing both systems.
Yeah.
So you can upgrade Nikon in the future. You've got 70 guys. And I know quite a few positives that have had things to do. And they all have their shapes and their sprays and their coats. Don't ever get stuck thinking, oh, I'm a Canon boy, or I'm a Nikon boy. How it takes the picture. If it does what you want it to do, then it's the kind of view. Let's go and get some stuff. We'll in the way.
I'm sure everyone involved with the club would like to send their best wishes to Clay. We hope you are having a lovely day. That's a happy birthday for today to Clay Harrison. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention please? With today being Remembrance Sunday, and I ask all those who are able to please stand and respectfully observe a 1 minute silence to mark the respect for and remembering of all those who made the ultimate sacrifice and gave their lives in the service of their country in 2 world wars and other conflicts, both past and present. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all their families and friends at this sad and difficult time. The silence which will follow the remembrance citation and then the last post will begin and end on the sound of the referee's whistle. They shall grow not old as we that are left gone old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down in the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them.
Good afternoon and welcome to Park Hall. Back to JD Cymru Premier action for the New Saints. I'm Stuart Bloor and I'm hoping to be joined by Blaine Hudson this afternoon. In fact, I think I can spot him making his way around the pitch. He'll be joining me shortly, hopefully, but we will continue. Thank you for your company this afternoon, very much appreciated. It's a matchday 16 action as the New Saints return from Dublin and UEFA Conference League match day 3 against the Shamrock Rovers. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way. But Craig Harrison, the birthday boy, names a strong side this afternoon, looking to secure 3 points as TNS hope to retain the title. I can see Blaine Hudson, he's making his way behind the goal to my right. So I think I'll be getting us underway, and then Blaine will be joining us later. You see some of the fans there if you're on TNS TV, and thank you for watching this afternoon. And to our chairman, of course, and Mike Harris, who makes it all possible. And of course, a special shout out to Henstone Distillery. There will be a man of the match announced as well during the game, and also RUKgroup.com and Planet Hippo. We're underway just seconds into this game this afternoon. As you can see from the scoreboard, not surprisingly, a 0-0 so far. And I mentioned that strong lineup for TNS. It's Roberts, Pask, Daniels, Brobble, McManus, Redmond, Dan Williams, Jordan Williams, Clark, Davis, and Baker. Strong lineup, as we said. Craig Harrison looking to secure a victory this afternoon. Davis back to Roberts, who is in the goal to our right. And if you're listening to us on TNS radio, we will try to make it as descriptive as possible so that you don't miss out on the action either. That's poked forward there by Lee Jenkins, but in the end it does go through to Roberts, the goalkeeper. 1 minute gone, and Roberts rolls that one forward. Walters thinks about closing him down, but the goalkeeper has space and time and plays the ball out for a throw-in to the visitors. Haverfordwest County, Pembrokeshire's sole representative in the top flight of Welsh football. So thank you for your company this afternoon. I'm going to give a mention to Finn as well, who's one of our big fans. He'll be watching this afternoon, no doubt. Finn, it was great to meet you as well in Dublin the other day. And here he is, the man himself, Blaine Hudson. He's going to get the microphone, and I'm going to switch him on. And here we go. Hello, Blaine, how are you?
I'm very well. Thanks for having me, Rev.
Well,
nice view up here, isn't it?
I watched you making your way along the pitch there.
Yeah, I was quick, wasn't I?
Well, I've seen you quicker. Let's put it that way. I thought you were on a Sunday afternoon stroll.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
You started out about 2:20 and you got here about past.
Cheeky. What are you being like that for?
Well, it's a massive game for TNS this afternoon, Blaine, and of course with Penabont winning yesterday, I know people say it's early doors, but we're halfway through the season, so it's important for TNS to win. Yeah,
of course. I think especially playing at home, we expect to win every home game. We expect to win every game, really. There's a bit of pressure on the boys to do that. Obviously, we've had a few iffy results here and there, but it's about champions bouncing back and showing what we can do. So we've had a good string of results lately, taking the Europe one out of it, and boys looking forward to getting out there. It'll be a good game.
Well, you did mention the wobble of results about a month or so ago now. It seems like the dim and distant past, but it wasn't at the time because TNS lost 3 out of 4 league games, which is unprecedented. But it is the New Saints on the attack down the right-hand side. Jordan Williams into the penalty area over Baker. Manages to keep it in. Now it's Redmond on the overlap, gets the corner there.
Oh,
now he doesn't, ball's still in. I thought that one was going out there off Reese. Then it's a harmless shot from Ryan Brobble. But back to those games, it was a bit of a wobble at the time, to put it mildly, wasn't it?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's just a tough patch. You know, we're not used to experiencing things like that, so it shows good character to come back and put the run that we've put together.
And this is legend Blaine Hudson making his debut on TNS TV this afternoon. We're going out across the world, and of course, well, apart from the UK and Ireland, of course, but across the world on TNS radio. So Blaine, you've put in some great performances yourself for the New Saints over the years, and you know all about the character that you talked about, having to bounce back sometimes.
Yeah, I think especially like the players we've got in the dressing room, there's a lot of experience in there. I mean, I know Brobs has been out for a little bit, but it's good to see Ryan Brobble back on the pitch, and obviously Dick McManus as well. It's good to see them two back in the front line. So, you know, on their day, they cause anyone problems.
Well, they're both on the pitch this afternoon, and hopefully they can cause a few issues to the Bluebirds, who have made their way today from Haverfordwest County in the extremities of Wales, Pembrokeshire to be precise. Roberts on the ball, all in turquoise this afternoon. His counterpart Zach Jones at the other end, a spectator at the moment, fitted out in all yellow. It's Roberts though still with the ball. That's a low one drilled to McManus into the path of Brobble, the two that we mentioned just now. Jordan Williams down the right hand side manages to get into the penalty area. Can he get a shot at himself? He can, and that was a great save there from the keeper.
Great save down to the right, yeah, really good save. Deck done really well there. I think straight ball into him from Connor Roberts there. That's what Deck's good at, holding the ball up well, setting it, and then giving us a platform to build on there. George's done well to cut inside and get the shot off. Great save from the keeper.
Great save from the keeper. That was a difficult one because it bounced just in front of him, but he managed to get enough onto it, put it behind for a corner. On the left-hand side, it's Ryan Brobble, right-footed. That's into the 6-yard box at the far post, and that was close as well.
Yeah, a really good ball to the back post there. Josh Daniels at the back post probably should score. He wouldn't mind me saying that. You'd expect him to score. He's really good in the air. Considering his height, he's really good using his head.
He's scored a few headers, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. His timing and the way he heads the ball like with control is really good, considering the size of him.
As you mentioned there, it's about timing. It's also about location as well, getting those other factors right. And in some ways, you could have the height like you have, but if you don't bring those other mixes or those other ingredients into the mix, you can sometimes maybe not quite get it right.
I agree. I've always obviously been lucky in the height department, so that's one of my strengths, heading the ball like. But it's a great header from Ash Baker, that is.
Yeah, talking of headers there, and Brobble tries to flick that one onto McManus, but in the end it was the captain Rees, and it's back with the keeper now. It's with the outfield players. Long ball played forward there by Jenkins, but straight to the New Saints. This is a match day 16, although TNS does have a couple of games in hand. Great ball down the right-hand flank from Jordan Williams for Daniels to chase. Both players go down, the ball goes out of play, and it's a throw into the hosts. The New Saints currently sitting in second place, but with games in hand, well, 3 if you include today, win those and it's back on top of the pile.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, Rev. I know people who have come here and beat us this season have struggled in the other fixtures, so everyone seems to be beating each other, which obviously leaves it open for us. It's really, you could say it's in our hands still, win our games in hand, and I think it would be 2 points clear then.
Yeah, you mentioned that. The teams that have beaten us in the next game, they've gone and lost. Penabont was an example. They beat us and then they lost to Britain Ferry Clansowell in the next game.
Carnarvon, similar.
Carnarvon, Ballor as well.
Carnarvon went on to lose against Newtown, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. And they haven't really recovered since, have they?
No,
Carnarvon.
they haven't, no.
The others have. Great ball from Clarkey, but
good defending from Jenkins.
Intercepted by Jenkins. Now it's Walters, just plays it to Dan Williams though. Now it's Jordan Williams is out on the right-hand side. Looks for the options, goes for the safety one. And that's the TNS way, isn't it? Yeah, if you can do a long ball and it's inch perfect, great. But if not, keep possession.
I think the thing is, if you end up trying to make a killer pass every time, it turns into a basketball game, which is something that we don't really want to happen being TNS. We want to dictate play, control the game. So I think Haverfordwest have set up here a little bit to man mark us.
They have indeed, and they're doing their job so far, because it's 8 minutes in and it's still 0-0. But TNS have certainly come the closest, which resulted in a great save from Zach Jones to our left. Managed to keep that ball out, and TNS won a corner at the time. Still a 0-0. Foul on a Baker there though.
Yeah, Ash has done well there to get his body and draw the foul. I think the referee maybe could have played on to it, was out a little bit.
Looking for McManus. Jenkins wins the header again. It's Owen. Back to the keeper. Launches that one for Walters. Dan Williams gets the header. Now the ball's on the deck where the New Saints like it. Down the left-hand side. Brobble cuts in field. Plays that one across to Clark. He has a quick look around. No one either side of him. Gets the ball back from Daniels as the New Saints inch their way forward. Now it's down the right into the penalty area, and in the end Owen, but only as far as Dan Williams. Early stages yet, but lots of TNS dominance, and it seems like Haverfordwest are happy to sit back, or they've got no choice, have they, when TNS got the ball and soak up the pressure.
I think when the ball's with our keeper Connor, they seem to be like a back three, almost man marking, but they seem to have dropped back into a back five at the minute, trying to soak up the pressure a little bit.
Brobble couldn't feed McManus there in the penalty area, so it's a chance for the Bluebirds to push on. And although Fawcett went on a run, it was Pascu who got the header. Now it's Captain Redmond, low ball into the penalty area.
What a pass. What a
and
goal.
It's in the back of the net.
Is it? He's missed.
He's missed.
I thought it was in.
I thought that was
Sorry,
in. How on earth was that one not? I thought that was in.
Look where the ball is now.
And
it's
then
around the
just
back
for,
of the net.
and then I saw it go there, and I thought it's in the back of the net.
Yeah, and me. Great pass from Redmond. It's nice to see Danny Redmond playing in midfield position. I know.
Yeah, he wants to be there, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he's been playing left back of late. Obviously, cover with Marshy being injured, but it was a great pass from Redmond.
Great
there.
pass. I'll tell you what,
Deck was at full stretch.
that was a great miss, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was a full stretch. It was a tough chance, but just by the way the ball bounced, it looked like it had gone in.
I was convinced it had gone in. You said it had gone in, and then I thought, hang on, the players aren't celebrating, and the reason was it didn't go in, did it? Still 0-0.
Yeah, lots of early dominance here from the boys. Just need to try and make it count. As you can see, Haverfordwest quite happy to leave two strikers up the pitch, which is leaving it a little bit open when we go forward, but again, open to the counter-attack when we don't.
We've had a few games against them since their promotion, and we've played 9 to be precise, all in the JD Cymru Premier. TNS has won 8 of them, and they did get that one victory a few seasons back now, 2-1 over in Pembrokeshire at the Bridge Meadow.
Yeah, I think it's always been a tough place to go. I mean, it made it a little bit different with them playing the games at Carmarthen earlier. We went there earlier in the season, but even then it was a tough game. We managed to get the win.
Yeah, it was Chestovic in the 21st minute. Owen had the ball there, but it's still with the visitors as Shepherd floats that one down the right-hand side. In the end, though, Roberts happy to put that one out of a play to clear the danger zone.
Yeah, I'm not sure he could have done much else with that, really. I think it's just clear your lines.
They've always been a difficult side to play against, haven't they, as you said just now?
Yeah, I think well organised, fit group of lads, quite direct. But like you say, it's just about, was it 3 or 4 good chances that we've had so far? Need to make them count, really.
Well, I was absolutely convinced that one from Declan McManus had gone in. Okay, we have a tight angle, but he stretched out, and in the end it went behind. It did hit the net, but the outside of it, unfortunately, for the New Saints. It's Shepherd still with the Bluebirds, though, looking to get that one into the box, which they do. Look for Walters, bounces over everyone, and in the end it's Daniels to the rescue for the New Saints, as McCarthy was lurking in the penalty area. Free kick to TNS. 12.5 minutes gone, and it's 0-0. One of those must-win games, do you think, Blaine? Because
I think
obviously
I think the position that we've been in, yeah, and we want to keep the run going in the league. So it's not nice to say put pressure on and say it's a must-win, but when you're TNS, that's what every game seems to be, especially when you play at home. So.
And then you find as well that other teams do raise their game as well against the New Saints.
Definitely, I think it's everyone's cup final, especially when you come here. Everyone wants to beat us. Everyone wants to beat you wherever you go when you're TNS. So it's just about the boys using experience and making sure that we can get the win.
Pask has plenty of space, decides to stride across the halfway line, then into the path of Baker. Brobble between the two of them. He's on the ball now, out on the right-hand side as Daniels comes forward just into the penalty area for McManus, gets a touch, and in the end he just assists that one out for a goal kick. Good play again from TNS.
Yeah, good build-up play. I'd say it's a bit of a tough ball. That I think Deck maybe wanted it in front of him rather to his feet, but good build-up play from the back, even defending the cross and winning the foul and starting again. I think Haverfordwest will try and slow the game down a little bit here.
Yeah, certainly taking his time there. Zach Jones gets the ball from behind. It's 0-0, and they wanted to stay like that for as long as they possibly can keep it.
Yeah, definitely. They've had a good season so far, Haverfordwest, haven't they? Like you said, they're a tough team to play against, so this will be a big result if we can get a win today.
Yeah, they've had a great season. They sit in third at the moment. And they did have a little wobble of their own, but they seem to have recovered. Jordan Williams comes in field, but again, good play from the visitors. In the end, hooked forward by Jenkins. Now it's down the right-hand side with Almoon chasing. Back to Roberts, so again forced to clear, but the referee blows there, and that will be with the New Saints opportunity to keep possession, build it from the back and push on and push forward. Still a 0-0 though, quarter of an hour gone. Blaine Hudson joins me today in the commentary box. Your debut as well, Blaine.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be up here. It's a nice view from up here, Rev, isn't it?
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really good.
It's really good. You get to see everything apart from when you think Declan McManus has found the back of the net.
No,
and it was
I know,
the
that's
side
your fault,
netting.
that. Good defending from Didi, that.
Yeah,
Really good cover.
Fawcett was in the penalty area, but as you say, great defending. He's a good defender, isn't he?
Yeah, really good. Loads of pace.
You can see why Craig has turned to him pretty much mostly for the starting 11 when it comes to central defenders.
Yeah, he has been really good of late, yeah. Especially in Europe as well. Really good performances, really quick in behind. Bit of a naughty one down the back of Robs' heel there. I think he's one of our probably most kicked players. I certainly wouldn't like to play against him.
I guess you could take that as a compliment, really, can't
definitely, you? Yeah, definitely. Hope he's all right. I think his boot's just come off, has it?
Yeah, Brobble still down, takes his boot off, puts it back on. He'll be okay. Gets up, ties his laces. A little bit of running commentary there on what Ryan Brobble's up to at the moment. So a break in a play. He's okay. He's on his feet. It will be Pask to take this one. Decides to go back to Roberts, who's outside the penalty area. Again, we often talk about going back to the goalkeeper, whether it was Roberts or Paul Harrison before him. But invariably, when they go back, the goalkeeper is often outside the box himself.
Yeah, definitely. I think, especially after obviously H leaving, so hard to replace when it comes to using your feet as a goalkeeper. I mean, H was brilliant for us. Played a lot of games with him myself when I first came to the club. I think Roberts has really made that position his own, and he's been unbelievable. If there was ever to be a replacement for Paul Harrison, then Conor Roberts can't really get much better than that.
No, he certainly has been fantastic. They were big boots to fill.
Yeah, definitely.
McManus runs into trouble there against Tabone. Loose ball, and Walters hooks that one
Possibly offside there.
forward down the right-hand side for Shepherd into the penalty area, and it's into the back of the net.
Have to see that one back, Rev. I thought he was offside.
Well,
Shepherd.
the deadlock has been broken into the 18th minute, and it's a 1-0 to Haverfordwest County. Well, you'll be able to watch the replay in a moment, and of course the ones that are watching on TNS TV as well.
Can't see from there, Rev.
No, you can't see from that angle,
Very
can you?
tight. It looks like he's maybe being played on by DD, but this one's definitely not offside. Fawcett's not offside. I just wondered off the first one, but completely against the run of play, Rev, would you say?
He absolutely, most certainly. Well,
First
it is
chance.
Fawcett who's broke the
First
deadlock.
shot, first chance in our box.
Yep. They got it into the box, and they got it into the back of the net, and they've broken the deadlock.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything Robbo could have done about that. It's a good finish. So close to the goal. Great ball in, to be fair.
Great ball in, great finish, but will Craig Harrison be disappointed with the defending?
I think he'll be disappointed because, like I said, to be fair to Haverfordwest, they're not coming here to sit in a little bit, but they're leaving two strikers up the pitch. So when we do go forward with Daniels and Baker out of the game, it's 2 versus 2. So it's always tough to defend if you get a midfield runner, which was what happened then. I think it was Shepherd, was it, number 8, that had got down the side, played a low ball across the box, and Fawcett's got in between DD and Josh Daniels.
Baker down the left-hand flank. Redmond decides to play straight into the box. Headed out, though, by the visitors.
Great header from Danwells. Penalty, maybe?
Surely.
No.
Penalty? No.
I think that's very harsh.
Luke Tabone there. Do you
Yeah.
think that was a penalty?
I think Deck's got his. Oh no!
Oh, and
Danny
second
Davis gives the ball away.
opportunity.
What a save from Connor Roberts!
What a great save from Connor Roberts. The action at one end,
it's starting
and then
again now, Rev,
seconds
yeah.
later, down to our right. You were praising Danny Davis, but he didn't do too well with that back pass. And in the end, well, it was Roberts to the rescue for the New Saints.
As you were just saying earlier, Rev, about dictating and controlling the game, and we didn't want a basketball game. This last 5 minutes has turned exactly into that. I do think that McManus had got the wrong side of the centre half then, and he pulled him down. I think it's probably a foul, whether it's inside the box or not, and then one long clearance, and Fawcett's got him behind again. But what a save from Connor Roberts to keep it at 1-0.
Great save there from the TNS goalkeeper. A corner for Haverfordwest County. I'm joined by Blaine Hudson this afternoon. Do you want to talk us through this one, Blaine?
As you can see, they're bunched up in there. We've got 3 springers. In the middle of the goal should be easy for Roberts, that. Yeah, we just need to settle down a little bit. I think we're really controlling the game here. It's just turned into a little bit of basketball, maybe. Just need to control the game again, and you know, we've had 3 or 4 really good chances. I think we get 3 or 4 again. We'll probably put them in the back of the net. So there's no panic stations just yet. It's still early enough, Rev.
Well, the New Saints have possession there. They do trail 1-0 in this encounter. And you can see the black shirts there. They've got the goal. They've got the advantage. They've got players back.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think it might see him dropping a little bit more now. You can see Armand, number 28, the forwards, dropping into sort of almost a right midfield position to try and track Baker where he was up front a minute ago.
McManus flicks that one into the penalty area. Again, cleared though. And as far as Baker, well, the ball does stray there, but it's Rees who finds Amoun down the right-hand flank. Looking to make his way into the penalty area. He does. Plays that one across. Great header there from Clark, but it's well.
I think Pask slipped there, to be fair. Armand's got him 1-1 in the box, and Pask slipped, and he's done well to pull it back, but I think Fawcett should score, no?
I think absolutely. My heart was in my mouth at that moment.
Ben Clark's done really well there to get back on the goal line and head it off the goal line.
Yellow card for McCarthy there, foul.
Yeah, a bit late there on Josh Daniels. I think he was intending to do that, stop the counter attack, but another really good chance for Haverfordwest there.
Well, it's certainly not a happy birthday for our head coach so far today. 1-0 down, and that could quite easily have been double the advantage as far as Haverfordwest County were concerned. I don't know how that one, I'm thinking about McManus's attempt on goal there, how that one didn't go in, and likewise down the other end there, Blaine.
Yeah, I think as a defender myself, I mean, Clark, he's not a defender, but he's done really well to get himself back in a position to be able to block it and force it with Roberts on the floor from the initial pass. He's just got to put it anywhere other than Ben Clark's head, really. He'll be disappointed he's not scored there.
Yeah, they most certainly will. They could have taken a 2-0 lead just halfway through the first half. Thank you for joining us today on TNS TV, and if you're listening on TNS Radio, thank you. Baker into the penalty area. Tabone, though, puts that one out. Throw into the New Saints.
Yeah, great ball down the side for Ash Baker from Danny Redmond there.
Baker takes the throw again to McManus. He flicks it back to Baker, and likewise back to McManus. Decides to go for goal, and first of all it was Jenkins, and then cleared only as far as the New Saints though. But Walters on a break here manages to find Amoun down the right hand side.
Is he offside, Rev? Does he give offside?
I can't see the official. No, he's not. Well, he's pulled that one back.
Strange to pull that back. Amoun looked like he was 1v1 with the goalkeeper.
Surely he should have played the advantage there.
Yeah, Greg Walters has just nicked the ball in front of Danny Davis there and been brought down, but looked like he put Ben Armand in 1v1 with Connor Roberts, and the referee's pulled it back for a free kick.
Walters is down.
Interesting that there's no card in that situation as well. No advantage, no card. So that's, I mean, I'm happy with it.
Well,
I don't think Haverfordwest will be very happy with that. Looking back,
I'm sure they won't be. I'm not sure why he didn't play the advantage. Ben Armand was in the penalty area there. He's bearing down upon it, wasn't he?
I think he is just
a yellow card.
Pask.
Well, Pask gets a yellow card there for the New Saints. And by the way, Blaine, it's our job today to choose a man of the match. We'll announce that about 5 minutes before the end. So have a little think about who's impressing you so far. Obviously, TNS players. There's been 1 or 2 decent performances out there thus far, but of course, early days yet.
Yeah, certainly. A lot can change, Rob.
Can indeed. And it was Owen who took the free kick. Still not in the penalty area, though, as Jones and McManus went for that one. It's Jones again. Hooks it down the Bluebirds left, and it's Dan Williams who plays that forward for Jordan Williams. Header won though by Owen. Now the ball's out of play, and it's a throw into the New Saints, who trail 1-0 in this game. Could quite easily have been 2-0, or maybe if McManus had put that one away, it could be 2-2, or if the keeper hadn't pulled off a great save, it could be level pegging, couldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think we just need to settle down a bit here. There's a tendency to try and obviously score a goal straight away when you concede one, but before that we were dictating and controlling the game, so we just need to get the ball down, be patient, and create the chances that we created before the goal.
Well, there won't be a clean sheet for the New Saints this afternoon, so it's all about the 3 points, but in order to achieve that, TNS has to, at this stage, score 2 goals. What's going through the players' minds, do you think, at this moment in time?
I mean,
or does that depend on individual players and how they respond?
I think so. I think, like we just said then, tendency to try and go direct and try and score a goal straight away when you concede it, but before the goal they didn't have a chance, and we had 3 or 4 really good ones. So I think the message would be to just try and relax and keep the ball again and build up play and create the chances that we created before Haverfordwest scored their goal.
And that's the voice of Blaine Hudson, a TNS centre half, joining us in the gantry this afternoon at Park Hall. JD Cymru Premier Matchday 16 action. Clark into the penalty area. Good defending again though from Tabone. It's a very well organised, well drilled defence, a rear guard so far for the Bluebirds, and pretty impressive up front as well.
Yeah, like I said, they are defending really well in the back 5, and they're leaving 2, Fawcett and Arman up front, so they've definitely not coming here to sit in. They've come here to try and win the game, which is credit to them, really.
And so far, that's exactly what they are achieving. 26 minutes in, they lead a 1-0. It was Fawcett who broke the deadlock in the 18th minute. The New Saints, though, with a Brobble down the left-hand side, infield to McManus, lets it run, goes down, and in the end it's Shepherd who gets it back to Jones. Right-footed, straight to Pask, though, on the deck now with Redmond. Out for Brobble to chase. Too much on that one.
Yeah, a lot of Brobs there, just a little bit misplaced. It's not like Reddo that. I think with going long into deck, it's on because he's 1v1 almost, but we need to get support up the pitch when it goes to him. He seems a little bit isolated against those 3 big central defenders that Haverfordwest have got there.
Yeah, they're very well organised. They've got a lot of strength at the back as well. Getting the ball forward when they can. Defending solidly so far. There's Jenkins down, fouled, free kick to the visitors. 1-0 to Haverfordwest County.
Yeah, I think they'll look to take the time on this one again, Reb. The keeper's coming up to take this one. Get organised, they're sending the big lad up, Jenkins. Looking to hit a diagonal onto the 2 big lads, I can see here.
Jenkins, he's up there. It's Jones, though, to take the kick.
I think all 3 central defenders have actually gone forward now. Tabone's gone up as well.
They have. Jones, right-footed. The edge of the penalty area.
Yeah, good header from Pask.
Pask wins that one. Then headed back in there by Reese, the captain. His side leads a 1-0 this moment in time. It's Walters. Ball out of play, and it's a throw into the visitors. And you can see they're 1-0 up. They're happy to leave that for someone else to come. Eat the seconds away. You can't blame them, can you?
No, you can't. But also I would say that they're not just sitting off when it comes to a set play. Like, they did push all 3 central defenders forward there, looking to still try and get an advantage.
They're about to take the throw in. It's out on the left-hand side. Not too far off the edge of the penalty area for the New Saints. Now it's TNS who has the ball. Brobble down the right hand side for McManus to chase. To Bone though there first, back to the goalkeeper, clears first time. Pask wins the header, drops to Brobble in his own half. Beaten to it there by Owen, then flicked
great
on there
ball down
by
the side.
Fawcett down the right hand side. Can they get the ball into the penalty area? They can. It was Daniels. We talked about his heading ability earlier. That was a defensive header, but it's with Jenkins. As Haverfordwest are enjoying some possession now, they get players forward and into the TNS penalty area, but on that occasion a wasted ball in. It's behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, great header from Josh Daniels there, almost a back post. Really great defensive header, good height on it.
Thank you for joining us on TNS TV or TNS Radio. However you are engaging with us this afternoon, we do appreciate your company. It's a JD Cymru Premier Matchday 16 action, although TNS does have a couple of games in hand, and if you include this one, 3 over Penabont, who will be hoping that the scoreline remains the same, of course. Redmond, though, to Clark, is in the centre of midfield. Now it's just over the line to Daniels. So free kick there, foul on Ryan Brobble.
Yeah, rash sliding challenge there from Tabone. I mean, we were
Gets a
talking
yellow
about
card.
earlier. Another foul on Ryan Brobble, as you can see.
Yeah.
Really sharp in them sort of situations, and normally really good from these situations. Teams score many free kicks over the time, Rev. Keeper's side or the side of the wall. So I'd say a big chance for TNS this, if they can work the keeper. We've also seen Deck McManus score a few from this sort of range, but I think Brobble will probably take this one.
Yeah, it looks like Brobble will take this one. Haverfordwest County have a 4-man wall. McManus just behind them. It is Brobble to go for goal though. Comes up right footed, beats the wall, but unfortunately over the crossbar and into the stand behind. Wasted opportunity, do you think?
Yeah, you expect more from Brobs. You know, he's put them in from all sorts of angles before. Just seems to be the way it's going at the minute for us. But I mean, just before that, it was great build-up play there from Josh Daniels to find Brobs and win the free kick in the first place. So
Owen looks for Armoon there. Down the right-hand side, Shepherd tried to find Fawcett. Good defending though from TNS. They win a free kick.
yeah, Dan Wills done really well there to cover in behind the back line. I think pass went tight with Armand, ball's gone in behind, and Dan Wills in behind the defence covering and draws the foul.
Roberts with the ball out to Daniels, ex-Shrewsbury Town winger. Of course, they're having a bit of a torrid time at the moment in the English Football League, and it's where the New Saints is based in the UEFA Conference League phase games. We've played one there and we've got 2 to go. Three in total for the New Saints. 3 points on the board. We need a win, don't we, in the Conference League to even have a chance of making the playoffs.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, there's some tough games coming up, but like we've done it before in big games in Europe, and then obviously the big win against Astana. So you never know.
Crisp play from the hosts. Now it's Jordan Williams on his left foot, plays that one in. Baker gets the header, but
Yeah, just a little bit
going
too
out for a
high,
while,
I think.
wasn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit too high, but positive though. Getting down the side, Jordan Wills cutting inside and picking a cross out a little bit lower, and you'd expect Ash to score from there. It was a bit too high from him, but he's another one who likes to pop up with a goal, especially being a full-back. He's playing left-back today. Obviously, he normally plays right-back, but he's loads of experience, very capable.
Sheffield Wednesday in the English Championship, played a number of games for the Owls, and of course he's scored his first ever hat-trick, competitive hat-trick, playing for TNS not that long ago.
Yeah, he does love a goal, Ash, he does. He is good to watch as a full-back going forward, so hopefully he can get one today for us.
Jones takes the goal kick, the heads arise, the ball's still there. It's Jenkins who nods it forward, it's out of play, and throw into the visitors just in front of the technical area. Craig Harrison, to be precise. Owen to take. steps back, ball hoisted above his head, down the line. Pask gets the header though, then nodded in by Shepherd. Referee blows and it's a free kick to TNS. It's Dan Williams who's fouled there.
Yeah, I think Haverfordwest will be happy with them sort of fouls that the referee's given. It went straight into Deck's feet, and we could have been out the other side if the referee would have maybe played a bit of advantage for us there. But again, great defending from Dan Wills again.
34 minutes gone, and it's 1-0 to Haverfordwest County. It's TNS who trail at home. Ball into the penalty area, too close to the goalkeeper though.
Yeah, a bit too close. He has got that in his locker, Redo, to be fair. It's a great run from Clarkey, but just a bit too close.
Davies hooks that one to his right, uses his left foot. Now it's Daniels who comes forward down the right-hand flank into the path of Jordan Williams. Walters tracks him and keeps tight to him as well as Williams twists and turns. In the end, it drops there to Williams, and he picks up a free kick.
Another foul. I'm not sure what the referee is waiting for there. Walters made a few fouls there.
There's certainly no advantage, and that's probably why he pulled it back.
Yeah, definitely not. But we're definitely creating a bit more pressure and getting back to what we were before we conceded the goal.
So Brobble again to take a
Maybe
typical territory for Brobs.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too far out for a shot. Maybe not wide enough to put anything in. I'm not sure.
I think he'll go for goal. Just a two-man wall. Referee blows and Brobble steps up right foot. No, he flicks it in on that occasion.
Great ball.
And it's in the back of the net. It's a 1-1 here at Park Hall. And it's the defender, Josh Pascu, gets the equaliser. Great, well-worked goal there and a well-finished execution from Pask.
Yeah, great ball from Brobs. That's what he's got in them sort of situations. The keeper's unsure whether he's going to shoot, so he's stuck to his line. And he's put it on Pask's foot. Just inside the 6-yard box. Keeper can't come. Pasky's got the run on his defender. Good finish. Great ball from Brobs.
I was thinking Brobble was going to go for goal there because I had memories come back of the FAW Welsh Cup final against Connors Key Nomads.
When he put two in from that sort of angle.
Yeah, put two in from that distance, didn't he? When we played at the Rock a few years ago.
Yeah, it's a great ball in. That's the quality that we've got on the pitch, though. You give too many opportunities to put a ball in like that.
Well, Pasca's got the equaliser there. Low ball in from Shepherd. Again, though, it's Pask doing his defensive duties on that occasion. Walters does well. He robs a Brobble there down the right-hand side. Amoon couldn't get into the penalty area himself. A ball out of play. And danger over for the New Saints.
Yeah, I think Brobs just took a whack there off Walters when he was trying to deflect the ball. I think it's his arm he's holding.
Well, I thought Brobble was going to have a pop at goal from there. Instead, though, he floated it in and he found Josh Pask, who slotted that one past the keeper. Game on. As we approach the half-time whistle, 37 minutes played. That's an important goal for TNS to score, isn't it?
Yeah, really important. Great time to score a goal. It's always a great time to score a goal, but 8 minutes before half-time.
Especially when you're 1-0 down.
Yeah, definitely. Just relax now. Keep the ball and, like I said, create a few chances like we did earlier.
Force it down the left-hand side infield to Shepherd. Decides to play it in and Pask once again gets the header on that occasion. Clark couldn't find Daniels, doing well though. Haverfordwest County, then they give the ball away. It's for McManus to chase down the right-hand side immediately. Tabone's on him there. McManus needs some support. He still has a possession. Cross there to Clark, edge of the penalty area. Deflected there, blocked. Out to Redmond and great defending. Given away though again by the Bluebirds. In there by Redmond, looking for McManus, but once again the keeper has the ball in his arms there. Danger over, 1-1.
Yeah, really unlucky there. I think the keeper read it well. Half a foot closer and Deck's getting on the end of that again. I think, like you say, the pressure's building again. We seem to start controlling the game a little bit more, and it's exactly what we'd want now.
Well, the lead lasted 18 minutes. It was scored in the 18th minute, the opening goal, and 18 later, the New Saints are back in it. Game on, as they say. Could quite easily have been a couple, though, for the visitors. Having said that, it could have been 2 or 3 for TNS, so it's been end-to-end, hasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly has. I think Haverfordwest will be kicking themselves, obviously, now conceding the goal with those 2 chances that they had. Great save from Connor Roberts, and obviously a great block on the line from Ben Clark.
And great play from Brabble in the end. Not sure whether he was trying to find McManus there, but he played it straight through to Jones.
So hard to defend against in 1v1 positions like that. I think they've most time Brobs gets the ball, he's got 2-3 players around him. I think he's done really well there. Just managed to get a shot off, and the keeper was quite an easy one for him in the end.
We'll watch him, of course, on the pitch on a weekly basis if you're a TNS supporter. But what's he like on the training ground to play against?
Exactly the same. You always want Brobs on your team, Rev, especially being a defender. He's just got bags of quality. Just can literally unlock any defence with a pass, go past 2-3 players, score any type of goal, really. Do you know what I mean?
Scoops that one across to Pask, the goal scorer for the New Saints. Roberts, as we mentioned earlier, is outside the penalty area. Plenty of time there. Decides to go out to the right with Daniels. Ball still in the TNS half. Now it's over the line with Clark. Great turn there into the penalty area. Again, though, alert goalkeeping and danger over once more for Haverfordwest.
Yeah, great touch there from Clark. He's a roll past the defender, and he's tried to find Deck in between 2 centre-halves, but the keeper's done well there off his line, sharp.
No changes as of yet, which you wouldn't expect unless there's an injury at this stage. Jones, clearance from the edge of his penalty area. Header won by Pask. Now with Brobble, we've just been singing his praises against Owen there. Does well against Walters. Ryan Brobble over the halfway line. Then he gives the ball away.
Yeah, it's unlucky. Seeing what he said, maybe should have tried lifting it, but done well to skip past 2 or 3 players there in the middle of the pitch as if they weren't there.
Throw into the Bluebirds. Pembrokeshire's a representative in the top flight of Welsh football. And if you've got TNS TV, you've been able to see the replay just now as well. The free kick that Ryan Brobber decided to play into the penalty area on that occasion rather than the attempt on goal that he had with the previous one. That one didn't work. This one did. And Pask slotted the ball into the back of the net. It's 1-1 and game on. Action down the other end to our right. Ball given away there by Baker. Now it's a Reese into the penalty area, and Pask stoops, controls, plays the ball out, but back again with the Bluebirds. Header there over the crossbar.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure again. I think they're really good at sort of seeing where the space is, leaving the ball down the side. The front 2 are working really hard, to be fair to them. I'm not sure how much longer they can keep that up for, but caused a few problems there again. Force it getting in between the 2 centre-backs. Shouldn't really be winning the header there.
He did, but he put it over the crossbar on that occasion. Thank you for joining us on TNS TV or TNS Radio. Roberts out again to Daniels. Fawcett in front of him, goes back slightly to Davis. He has space there. Then to Pask. Occupying the heart of the defence this afternoon with Danny Davis. Roberts between them, and likewise Dan Williams. A ball that he tries to float towards Clark, but unfortunately too high on that occasion, so out for a throw in front of the visiting bench right beneath us here on the Gantry at Park Hall.
Yeah, just a little bit wasteful the last sort of 5 minutes from TNS. Just boys need to just get back in to dictating and controlling the game again, and seeing shots going in the goal.
Couple of minutes to go, and you've been in the news yourself this week, Blaine. You've taken your HGV licence, thinking about life after football.
Yeah, definitely. It's a conversation that not a lot of people really talk about. I think everyone thinks, oh, footballers have had a dream life, but it's almost moving on to something that's completely different, being told that, you know, you can't do something that you've done for the last 16, 17 years of your life. So opportunity came up, and that's what I have to plan moving forward, you know.
No coaching out the game, do you think, or possibly back in at some point in the future?
I'm not sure, Rev. I'm not sure yet. Just getting a few things lined up just in case. But yeah, obviously I'd love to give something back to football. I love football. Love watching it. Played a couple of games for the reserves, obviously, like helping the young lads as well. So if an opportunity was there, then you never know, Rev. We'll see.
Owen took that free kick straight to Roberts. The ball's out of play down the right-hand side, and TNS thought it was theirs, but the assistant referee overrules Jordan Williams and Josh Daniels there.
Bit far away from us to see that. I did think it was our ball, but you know, like I said, they take their time now. Haverfordwest, minute till half time, 30 seconds.
They do have a throw in. They decide to go down the line. There is a header, then Dan Williams stoops to head that one forward. Played back into the TNS half. Pask rises. Dan Williams again, and Reese gets the header. Pask again. Good play from Jordan Williams, used his body there. Flicks that one out onto the TNS left for Baker. He's bundled over there.
Yeah, really good play from Ash. We obviously all know Ash inside out, and I knew that is exactly what was going to happen. Gets his body in between the man and the ball and draws the foul. Great defending.
Minimum of 2 minutes at the end of the first half. We've played 15 seconds of those already. Will there be another opportunity for, well, we have to say for either team, because it has been end-to-end at times?
It definitely has, yeah. A good one for the neutral, I think. Haverfordwest before the game would, if you said 1-1 at half-time, be really happy with it. But I think with those two chances, like really gilt-edged chances, which obviously Connor Roberts pulled off a magnificent save, and Clarkey slid it off the line, so maybe they'll be a little bit disappointed going in level at the half.
And then McManus had that chance for the New Saints at the other end, and Zach pulled off a great save. Zach Jones pulled off a great save. So as we say, end to end, but the most important statistic at this moment in time is the New Saints 1, Haverfordwest County 1. Pask over Jenkins. The defender chases. He's going to let that one run out, which he is able to do so in spite of the challenge there of Baker. I think this is going to end 1-1 as far as the first half is concerned. Thank you for joining us on TNS TV, TNS Radio. Special thanks as always to Henstone Distillery, Planet Hippo, and we always give our ukgroup.com a shout out as well. 3 of our sponsors there, and if our chairman Mike Harris is listening in or watching, wherever you are in the world today, Mike with Rianne, it's a 1-1, but all to play for in the second half. The goal kick is taken. Jenkins goes up a second time, played forward there by Haverfordwest County, and it's Walters crowded out. An opportunity perhaps in the dying embers of the first half. Jordan Williams decides to race on there against Jones. Gets a throw in, but no opportunity for TNS to put that to use, because the referee blows for the final time as far as the first half is concerned. 1-1. The New Saints fell behind in the 18th minute when Fawcett found the back of the net, but 18 on, and Josh Pask on the end of a free kick floated in by Brobble. 1-1. Do you think that's a fair assessment of the half so far?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like earlier stages, like you said, we had some really good chances. The keepers made a good save. Obviously, the one that you thought Deck had scored. And then on the other side of it, Haverfordwest have had some really good chances as well. So probably a fair result.
Yeah, I thought McManus had found the back of the net. It turned out to be wishful thinking. But in the 36th minute, it was Pask who managed to beat the goalkeeper for the first time. 1-1. No clean sheet for either side this afternoon, but they'll be both looking to hopefully go on and secure a victory in the second half. If you've got TNS TV, you'll be able to see some of the highlights there from the first half. End-to-end stuff at times, but as the players make their way into the dressing room, it's a 1-1. Will there be goals in the second period though, Blaine Hudson?
I think there definitely will be. Let's hope that they're all for TNS. I think Haverfordwest, they've done really well. I've been impressed with the way they've set up and the way they've gone about it. They've not come here to just sort of damage limitation. They've come here to get after TNS, and fair play to them. They've done exactly that.
And there was the McManus attempt on goal just now when he hit the outside of the net. And there's a replay that we don't really want to see for a TNS supporter. It's Haverfordwest County taking the lead. A good positioning from Fawcett, but you've got to say with the two TNS players, one either side of him, they should have done better.
I think it's the ball from Shepherd that takes him out of the game. I think as a centre forward, you always get taught to stay in between two centre backs, don't let them mark you easily. And there's the save from Connor Roberts there. What a save that is!
Tremendous save. We know what he's capable of. Amoon in the penalty area, and there's the one from Clark, the header off the line. Desperate defending at times, but TNS then came back into it, and
great ball.
There's the goal.
Great ball to drop it on Pask's foot inside the 6-yard box. Like you said, the keeper probably thought Robs was shooting, so he stuck to his line, and to get it up and down right on Pask's foot there, 6 yards out. Some ball that.
Josh Pask began his career with West Ham United, played for Coventry City in the Championship. Newport County on loan. He's been at the New Saints now for a few seasons, and he knows where the back of the net is. That's it as far as the highlights from the first half are concerned. We're taking a break, and you do the same, and we'll see you in due course for second half commentary live from Park Hall.
It's there against all the odds. Celebrations out on the pitch.
White and green, you know what I mean. Maybe the time is right for us to back our team. Maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. Shout out loud, heads held high and they stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be down and don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight.
I've just seen.
And yeah, it's Champions League, and you know what we need. Maybe the time is right for us to find our dreams. Maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old boys shout out loud, heads held high and they stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be down and don't be in distress. We're down.
first team are home to Barnet Town in the quarterfinals of the Nathaniel MG Cup here at Parkwell Stadium with a 7:45 p.m. kickoff. Then next Saturday, the 16th of November, the first team are away to Cardiff University in the third round of the JD World Cup. However, please note that the earlier kickoff time for that match is 2 o'clock p.m. Then on Sunday the 17th of November, the New Saints women are away to Llandudno in the second round of the New Energy World Cup with a 2 o'clock p.m. kickoff. Looking ahead to Wednesday the 20th of November, the first team have a rearranged fixture away to British Ferry Clansol in the JD Cymru Premier with a 7:45 p.m. kickoff. Then on Saturday the 23rd of November, the first team are home to Pennypont in a big top of the table clash in the JD Cymru Premier here at Parkwell Stadium with a 2:30 p.m. kickoff. It'll be nice to see as many Saints supporters as possible here that day to cheer us on to hopeful victory and the race to the title to do. On Sunday the 24th of November, the New Saints women are home to Wrexham in a big local derby, the Gennaro Adran Premier here at Parkwell Stadium. The kick-off time for that one is 2 o'clock p.m. and all supporters welcome to please support this fixture if you can. Finally on the fixtures front, looking ahead to Thursday the 28th of November, the first team are home to Djurgården from Sweden in the league stage of the UEFA Conference League. Please note that due to UEFA ground regulations for this stage of the competition, this match is being played at the New Meadow home at Croydon Town. Please also note the early kickoff time for that match of 5:45 p.m. Tickets for this match are on sale and can be purchased by the fan page link on the New Saints FC website, which can be found at www.tnsfc.co.uk. However, please note the cost for parking at Croydon Ground is £6 per game. It will be good to see as many Saints supporters there as possible to cheer us on to hopefully a memorable victory in Europe as we bid to hopefully qualify for the next stage of the competition. So please book your tickets as soon as possible to avoid disappointment.
Welcome back to Park Hall and welcome back to TNS TV and TNS Radio. No changes as of yet, but there seems to be a tactical switch for the new Saints, Blaine Hudson.
Yeah, it looks like Danny Redmond has gone to left back. Obviously, Ash Baker was there before. Josh Daniels was right back, who has gone into a left wing position, it looks, with Ryan Brobble maybe playing just off deck. I think Ben Clark and Dan Wills will be sitting just in front of the back four, so almost like the 4-2-3-1, which we played many times when I first signed. That was almost the formation, 4-2-3-1, with Greg Draper up front, the goal machine.
Well, we're talking legends there, aren't we? The all-time leading goal scorer.
Next to me.
Legends,
right back,
legends, even more there.
Yeah.
And it will be Haverfordwest County to get us underway. Greg Walters, he's standing in the TNS half at the moment, plays the ball back. Now it's Reese out on the left-hand side to McCarthy. Back there to Jones and hooked forward. Davis does well there though, with Jordan Williams. And Baker out on the right-hand side, as we said just now. Will there be goals in the second half? We had 2 in the first period.
I do believe so. As looking as TNS was set up here, it's definitely 4-2-3-1. I think Probs has gone into sort of number 10 position. It's good to see Josh Daniels higher up the pitch. I mean, he signed as a winger and he's been awesome as a full-back, but maybe he can create a little bit for us going forward.
And what he'll be saying is, Craig Harrison, have a look at me, I want to play up there instead of back there. Although, I'm happy to play anywhere.
Yeah, I think playing full-back for TNS is completely different to playing full-back for anyone else, because you do get to go forward.
Well, there are games when both of our full-backs are more like wingers, aren't they? That was a snapshot there from Fawcett and over the crossbar. And
yeah, probably not the best option there. I don't think anyone's going to beat Connor Roberts from there.
Into the stand. Well, Roberts has a replacement ball there, takes the goal kick to Danny Davis. Back to Roberts, all in turquoise this afternoon, the TNS goalkeeper. And Zach Jones to our right in this half in all yellow. It's still with Roberts though. Finds Pask. Davis and back to Roberts.
I think the key for us here is maybe trying to get Probs on the ball a little bit more. I think that's why Craig would have moved him into the middle of the pitch. A little bit isolated at times out on the left. If we can get Probs on the ball facing forward, pick those passes out exactly like the free kick.
He's certainly a playmaker, isn't he? And that's what the new Saints needs in this second half. Likewise, Ben Clark, he's calling for the ball there from Baker, who's taking the throw in. Gives it to McManus though, turns there against Tabone. Redmond is in the left back position for the second half. Ball out of play. And it goes the way of TNS. Redmond takes the throw and then plays the ball to Pask as he gets it back. Roberts to Davis. Baker, crisp passing there from the new Saints.
Yeah,
Haverfordwest County chase them all the way there.
Yeah, really pressed hard. I think that's the thing. I think teams try and press. Obviously, when you leave your man and go and press Connor, he's so calm and passes the ball so well for a goalkeeper that he's almost an outfield player for us at times, and you can get caught out by pressing a goalkeeper like that.
Walters, on that occasion, goes back to his goalkeeper, Zach Jones, switches the ball to his left foot, looks for Reese. A couple of TNS players around him, they win the header. Williams gets that one, Dan Williams that is. Now with Fawcett, goes down under pressure there from Danny Davis behind him, wins a free kick.
Yeah, a bit of a needless foul there from Didi on the halfway line into Fawcett's feet. He was only going to go backwards, gives Haverfordwest a little bit of time to set up, and as we've seen in the first half, it looks like the three big lads are maybe going to go forward again.
Well, they'll certainly look to capitalise on any opportunity that they can get, and a free kick into the TNS half that McCarthy's about to take. Well, that's an opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. As we just said there, you can see the three big lads there, Jenkins to Bone. They've all gone forward now, so free kicks 10 yards inside TNS half.
McCarthy takes a left-footed ball straight into the arms of Connor Roberts.
Yeah.
So wasted opportunity.
Yeah, really wasteful there, really wasteful, especially with the 3 big lads up there. But maybe we can break quickly here with them 3 getting back now.
Pask is just outside the penalty area, finds Clark, who drops between the 2 central defenders. Then he gives that one to Davis. Clark gets it back. Plenty of patience from the New Saints. We're in the 50th minute here at Park Hall. Thank you for joining us on TNS TV or TNS Radio. It's 1-1. Good play there from Brobble. Then Redmond.
Oh, so nearly that ball that he's made his own. Really, he's so good at finding Deck with them sort of passes, a little bit more in front, and Deck would have been in on goal there.
Great defending though from Tabone.
Yeah, really good interception. Seen it coming. Great movement from Deck. Just a little bit too short. I think George Wills has just given a free kick there, right deep in the Haverfordwest half. Goalkeeper's going to take it now.
Yeah, Jones comes out to take that one. We had end-to-end stuff in the first half. What will the second period be like? Well, the players are straddled pretty much equally either side of the halfway line. And as Jones takes the kick, looks for Walters. Davis wins the header. Now it's Daniels. Good ball there for Williams to chase, and Jones ahead of Jordan Williams puts that one into the stand.
Yeah, read that well. The goalkeeper had to come out. I think Jordan would have got there otherwise.
Well, Williams does take the throw in to Redmond. Ball played in. Looks for Baker. Still in play though with Clark down on the right hand side. Needs a bit of backup there. Finds it in the form of Dan Williams. Back with Clark. Cuts in field. Tracked there by Jones. Now Pask to Davis. Immediately the players are closed down. Good marking. Well worked. Set up. Haverfordwest County playing well this afternoon. Brobble thought about going for goal then. Decides not to and finds Daniels, who's out on the right hand side. Now with Dan Williams. Brobble again. There's Walters in front of him. Well organised, well drilled, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely making it hard for TNS here. Good ball down the side there. Great ball in. What
It's
a goal.
in the back of the net. It's Ash
What
Baker.
a header. As we were saying first half, so dangerous in them sort of positions. I'm not sure why he's at the back post on the left hand side when he's playing right back, but what a header. Great ball in from Josh Daniels.
2 players that have been switched around at half time as well. Daniels placed the ball onto the head of Baker, beat the keeper, and from being 1-0 down with 18 minutes on the clock, 52 gone, it's a 2-1 to the New Saints.
Yeah, really good play from TNS there under a bit of pressure. Brobble sort of starting to dictate now. I think that's why we moved him into the middle of the pitch, getting on the ball, making things happen. Great ball down the side from Dan Wills to Josh Daniels, and he's ended up crushing it from a right wing position, and Bakes has got in at the back post, and what a header.
Well, the birthday boy, Craig Harrison, will be happy with that one because, as we said, 2 players that he switched around at half time, and they both interacted there and combined to give TNS the lead.
Yeah, really good cross from Josh Daniels, and like we were talking about Ash before, how he gets a goal from being a full back, and it's almost a centre forwards header really at the back post, got above the centre half and just bulleted it in. Great goal, great header from Ash Baker.
Yellow card for McManus.
Yeah, I think it's a bit harsh. I think a bit of a coming together. I'm not really sure why he's booked Deck there.
Well, it was McManus against Shepherd, and the latter went down, and the former gets the yellow card. TNS lead 2-1. Haverfordwest County, they've been very well organised, they've defended well, they've had opportunities on the break. Will their style of play change at this moment in time, or will they see how it goes?
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely well organised, physical team. They'll be really disappointed to concede a goal from 2 crosses really, a wide free kick and a cross from open play. But like I said, what a header from Ash Baker.
Yeah, great header. We talked about him. Likes to find the back of the net, and that's what he's done there to put TNS 2-1 in the lead. Dan Williams, long ball there for McManus to chase. He does well.
Yeah, it does really well. Tabone struggled to clear that, and he's managed to set Robs off down the right-hand side here.
He's up against Reese, though, again making it difficult for the TNS player. As we have said, are well organised, well drilled, but TNS do have the advantage. Walters, ball down the right-hand flank for Armoon to chase, but pass back to Roberts.
Yeah, the game's just opening up a little bit here. It'll suit us. I think Haverfordwest maybe getting a little bit tired, a little bit wasteful in possession.
And as far as the TNS bench is concerned, if they do get tired, well, you've got Cheslovich, Otte, Mackay, Bradley, Canavan, and youngster Brody Summers on there as well. So plenty of options for Craig Harrison and, of course, Oliver Karolak as well, the young goalkeeper.
Definitely plenty of options. I mean, I wouldn't want to play against his when I was tired as a fullback, so that's definitely an option to come on.
That's a pretty good five-a-side squad, isn't it? We've just gone through
really
the bench there.
Yeah.
Daniels up against Jenkins there, but the latter does manage to get the ball forward, but still in his own half and still with the New Saints. Tails up at TNS at this moment in time, and if there is a third goal for the New Saints, then that would certainly give the hosts a comfortable cushion. But you can't rule out Haverfordwest, of course. They've played very well in this game so far. Plenty to be proud of, but it's all about the wins at the end of the day, isn't it? And as far as that's concerned, it's the New Saints who sit very firmly in the driving seat. Now it's Reese, happy to pump that one forward for Fawcett to chase, but Davis there ahead of him, plays it to Fawcett and a throw into the New Saints. It is Remembrance Sunday, of course, today, and the players and fans and officials and everyone else here respectfully stood for the 1 minute silence. The last post was played as well. Roberts with the ball for the New Saints. Gives that one away.
It's not liking that, a little bit wasteful, but George Will's done really well there, and Ryan Brobble's on the ball there.
And Brobble gives it away.
Yeah. The captain Reese has done really well there to retain the ball. It's not easy against Brobs there.
Walters to Reese, and no free kick given. Chance for the New Saints. Clark out to Jordan Williams on the right hand side. Up against Tabone into the penalty area, and in the end straight through to the keeper, or should I say Jones, and straight through to the keeper.
Yeah, good defending. Just a sloppy foul there from Shepherd, pulling back Clark, stop the counter attack. I think we're really starting to create a bit more chances here. Looks like we're getting on top a bit more.
Taken quickly, Dan Williams.
I think the change of shape has definitely helped us. Brobs is seeing a lot more of the ball.
Baker into the penalty area. Happy to put that one behind there.
Good ball in, so there's only Deck in there really, and JD was coming in late, so defender had to put it out there. Quick corner taken here.
It's Williams outside or Daniels to say outside the penalty area, keeps possession for the New Saints. Now he finds Clark. McManus is in the box. Can he get a shot in? He can't, and Pask does well there, head of Armoon. Redmond is on his right foot, headed out by Jenkins, looks for Walters. Clark gets the header cleared by Haverfordwest County, out of play, and it's a throw into the New Saints. Well, if there is a fourth goal and it goes the way of TNS, that would probably be maybe a step too far for the visitors, but if it goes to Haverfordwest County, most definitely would be game on.
Yeah, I think they're tiring a little bit. They've obviously worked really hard in the first half, created a few chances and stuff. I think the change of shape has definitely helped us. Starting to dictate a little bit more.
Well, if there is a fourth goal, we'll be able to talk and to get Blaine Hudson's opinions on that. But for now, just the three, and it's 2-1 to TNS. The visitors from Pembrokeshire today, who took the lead in the 18th minute. But in the 52nd, it was TNS who added to the 36th minute goal and lead 2-1. Jordan Williams down the right-hand side, fires Baker!
Oh, that's unlucky. Really well played down the side. Ash has found himself in a shooting position. It's good defending in the end. He looks hurt there. I think he might have left one on him maybe.
Baker, the scorer of TNS's second goal. Interesting that 2 goals so far for TNS and both have come from defenders.
Yeah, a bit of a snapshot there, a bit of a half chance. I think it's a tough one on his left foot, but again, find himself in a shooting position. Ash Baker, he's definitely exciting to watch as a fullback.
Jones takes the goal kick for the Bluebirds. Walters rises there with Dan Williams, and neither of them gets it, and it's Redmond with the ball for the New Saints. Still in the TNS half. Pask scored the opener as far as the home side is concerned. The reigning JD Cymru Premier champions of the New Saints. Redmond again.
Yeah, great ball forward into left channel for Ryan Brobble.
It's on his right foot. Jordan Williams calls for it at the edge of the penalty areas with Daniels though initially. Now with the incoming Redmond into the penalty area. Plays that one to McManus. Can he turn? He can't. Flag goes up though to our
Must have been
right.
tight that, Rev. Just offside
Marginal.
into Deck's feet. Really well played though. Great ball forward from Reddo to get Brobs down the side, and then Reddo getting it back and playing it into Deck's feet.
No outcome as far as the TNS is concerned though, in terms of testing the goalkeeper on that occasion. And it is Jones with the ball now, rolls it forward, takes the kick, waits for the players to gravitate across to the left on this occasion.
Great header from Ash Baker.
Baker beats Fawcett. Clark beats Walters. Flicked out by Brobble. Only as far as Owen though.
Oh, Redmond's mistimed the tackle there, and he's in down the right hand side.
Owen, can he get the ball into the box?
Cut
He
back
can.
into Fawcett.
Walters! Snapshot, and he smashes it into the Networld Sports sign above the goal that Roberts is defending.
Yeah, it'd be disappointing not to hit the target there. I know it was bouncing, but edge of the box. Sort of a half chance really for Haverfordwest. Great build-up play. Broke well on the counter, got down the side well. Still pose a threat in this game, Rev.
They are indeed, and we're talking about if TNS could get a third goal, it would be a comfortable cushion and maybe not game over, because at that stage, if the New Saints did get the next goal, well, they would have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain, and you never know with Haverfordwest what they're capable of. They're a good side. They've put pressure on TNS
Sloppy
there.
5 minutes there again, a little bit pressure.
They've won
Dan
a
Wills
corner.
going back to Danny Davis, who's touched let him down and it's gone out for a corner, and this is situation that Haverfordwest be happy with. Good spell of play for Haverfordwest.
Again, the central defenders all make their way forward. Corner from the left-hand side.
Yeah, everyone back for TNS.
Everyone except Brobble in the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
Never mind the penalty area. That's where the ball goes. It's the net, and fortunately for TNS, it's the outside.
Yeah. I see
it.
what they were doing there, trying to load the near post there to try and get a flick, put Robbo under a bit of pressure, but I think it a little bit wasteful. I mean, there's two set plays there that they'd be happy to take against TNS, and no outcome from them really. Both of them, one into Connor's hands, and this one straight off the pitch. So looks like TNS pushing up here for Robbo to kick the goal kick long.
The three central defenders, the heart of the defence there, made their way forward. They've now made their way back. The ball bobbles from one to the other though. Clark to Baker, turns in field against Fawcett, then right-footed to Roberts. He allows that to come and finds Davis. Again hassled and harried there, the New Saints. And in the end,
again just creating our own problems a little bit there. I think obviously Ash Baker done really well the initial bit. Sometimes you've got to try and look forward rather than...
But they forced TNS into a mistake there, and it was Jordan Williams who gave it away.
Good defending from Danny Davis there to cut that one out. A little bit basketball happening again here, Rev.
Yeah.
Just need to get back to dictating the game like we were doing 5-10 minutes ago. Great ball.
Great flick.
Yeah, great ball with the outside of his boot, Danny Redmond.
Daniels.
Looking for Deck through the middle.
Not able to find him though.
No, Haverfordwest creeping back into the game a little bit here, Rev.
They are indeed. They sense that just that one goal in it, 64 minutes on the clock.
Yeah.
They have to take a few chances maybe.
A little bit. TNS's fault really. Just giving the ball away. Quick turnovers. Need to put 3-4 passes together and see how we can open them up again.
Reese, the captain, plays it back though.
Yeah, just happy to pass it around the halfway line. Look for an option.
Jones, a low ball on that occasion to force it.
Yeah, great pass into Fawcett's feet now. Corey
Davis
Shepherd.
pokes it forward though, only as far as Shepherd. Spots McCarthy down the left-hand side, bounces the once, chests it down, and then he hooks it into the 6-yard box. Ball still in play, cleared by Ben Clark. Brobble, backheader there, looking for McManus.
Yeah, really well played from Deck that. Getting his body in between the ball and the player, setting it up, giving us a platform to build on.
Brobble turns 360 degrees there. He still has the ball, plays it back to Redmond and then to Roberts. Still high energy in the 66th minute here at Park Hall in this JD Cymru Premier Match Day 16 encounter. It's 2-1 to the New Saints against Haverfordwest County.
Yeah, they're still getting after TNS here. Haverfordwest still pressing hard. The ball went back to Robbo then, who's played it into Ash Baker, who flick it around the corner, and he's won a throw in for TNS, just 5 yards short of the halfway line. Ash Baker to take the throw in then, just on the halfway line.
And he gets the ball back from Ryan Brobble. Now he finds McManus.
Yeah, great ball into Deck's feet, and Deck's done really well there.
Turns well, poked forward for
Unlucky, yeah,
Daniels, but good defending from Tabone there.
Short of options really there, Deck. He's done really well. He's got, like you said, 3 big lads around him all game, and he's done really well to hold the ball up there, just short of options running off him.
At what stage in terms of options, now talking options, do we see Craig Harrison making changes? Maybe Otte on for McManus possibly?
Possibly. I think at the minute, I think the way that the game's going, like you'd maybe put a forward on to try and get another goal, but I think Deck's so crucial at holding the ball up, especially when we're under a little bit of pressure, the ball gets cleared up the pitch, he will look after it for you. So I'm not sure. Maybe Sizlovic or Sean Bradley maybe to carry the ball up the pitch for us a little bit more.
Yeah, they're all things that go through the manager's mind, aren't they, when you're in a position like this, 2-1 up, and do you make changes? If so, which changes do you make?
Ball in from Jones, then a deep cross, and it's not a great clearance really from pass. It's gone out for a throw in the final third for Haverfordwest. McCarthy's left the ball. I think maybe they have a long throw in here, Rev. If McCarthy's put the ball down, the big lads are going forward.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's Owen to take, isn't it? So it will be a long throw into the
Jacob Owen to take
penalty
long throw.
area. Wraps the shirt around his ball, about the ball, dries it.
He took it short to McCarthy. Back down crossing position for Jones in the left wing. Jenkins at the back post. What a block from Ash Baker. What a block from Ash Baker. I'm not really sure how we let that happen, Rev. Brobs was 2 versus 1. Everyone expected the long throw. They threw it short, played it back down the line, and Owens put a good cross in, and Jenkins had a shot at the back post, and Ash Baker's just thrown everything at it there, and I suppose he had to get there really, Rev. Otherwise it would have been going towards the goal, wasn't it?
Yeah,
great
Jenkins well positioned there, but great block from Ash Baker. Now it's a corner on the right hand side. McCarthy makes his way across.
Yeah, just taking their time a little bit, getting organised there. They'll want to make something happen with this set play. They've been a bit wasteful of the last 2. So everyone forward here.
McCarthy places the ball down, hands in air at the moment, comes forward, plays that one short, edge of the penalty area, flicked in, headed out by Pask. Redmond into the path of Jordan Williams. The black shirts race back.
Yeah, foul.
TNS win a free kick.
Be happy to foul him there, Corey Shepherd. Jordan Williams was on the break on the halfway line. I would say another bit of a wasted set play.
Canavan on for Brobble. Jake Canavan on for Brobble, and Otte on for McManus. That change that I spoke about just now, well, Craig Harrison has gone for that.
Freshen things up a little bit. Freshen things up a little bit for us. I think we are still winning the game, obviously. So even even if it ends like this, Gaffer will be happy with a win.
Remote began his career with the team that he supported as a young boy growing up in London, Tottenham Hotspur. Was with the academy for a number of years, then moved to Queen's Park Rangers. Played a number of games for the Rangers in the English Championship, and it's been at the likes of Walsall since, and that was the last team that he played for before joining the New Saints, Rem Otte.
Yeah, it was a good header there from Tabone over the top of Remy there. He's left one on him a little bit, but I think he's just milking it a little bit. I'm not really sure what the referees give a foul on the halfway line, Rev? I'm not really sure that was a foul.
It was Walters. Walters was down. And, Dan Williams for one thought that TNS had won the ball fairly and squarely.
Another opportunity for Zach Jones to put it into the TNS box here. I hope the lads won't drop too deep. The big lads have gone forward, other than Tabone, who still looks like he's struggling a little bit just inside the centre circle. He stayed back for this one. Long ball forward by Zach Jones.
Looks for Jenkins.
Great header from Danny
gets
Davis.
A header. Otte gets a touch, but Tabone, everybody except Jones in the TNS half, and
yeah, really wasteful.
Wasted ball there.
Yeah, I think they're expecting a high ball back into the TNS box then, but really wasteful. And I think we're going to see Sis now.
Yeah, Chestovich on for Baker.
Yeah, really well played, Ash Baker today. Great header.
No more goals for Ash Baker this afternoon. Will Cheslovich find the back of the net?
Yeah, I think Josh Daniels is possibly going right back. Yeah, Josh is back to right back here. Sis is where we best know him, back on the left wing. So Josh Daniels back to right back.
Well, we stuck Daniels up. He did his job. He got the goal for Baker, and now he's gone back to right back.
Yeah, definitely. And Jake Canavan just occupying that position where Brobs was a minute ago, just playing off Remy.
He's an excellent young player, Jake Canavan. Just a shame that he's surrounded by such a talented midfield players that he doesn't perhaps get the game time that he deserves.
Yeah, I think he's shown the quality that he's got. I mean, every day in training we all see it. So it's just about just keep working hard for him and doing what he does when he gets game time, which is he's been excellent. So
we're in the 72nd minute here at Park Hall, JD Cymru Premier Match Day 16 and counter it. So New Saints who lead Haverfordwest County by 2 goals to 1. Thank you for joining us on TNS TV or TNS Radio. A big shout out to Henstone Distillery, Planet Depot and our UKgroup.com. And our chairman, Mike Harris, if he's listening in to us today or watching or wherever he is in the world. He's a globetrotter. Mike Harris, fantastic play. Recovery there from Danny Davis.
I was worried for a second there. Managed to swivel away from it and get out of 2. And Sis 1v1 now with a fullback. Redmond overlapping. Slipped down. Tried to slip it inside for Redmond. Probably not the pass. Jenkins kicks it out. I think Walters has been down injured. I think he might be struggling. Jenkins has put the ball off the pitch. I think he's waving to be subbed off Walters.
Walters will get treatment and a possible substitution for the
I think he's
visitors.
hurt himself. Just to signal to the bench to be substituted there. So Jenkins did kick it off.
Well, Blaine, you've been making the news yourself this week. You've been in the newspapers thinking about a career beyond football. A little bit of trucking for Blaine Hudson in the future.
Yeah, definitely. I think, I didn't expect it to be in the news, to be honest, Rev. I don't think anyone really takes notice of what I get up to away from football. But
well, you'll be surprised who's watching on because you've been in the newspapers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so it's just seeing where life can take me after football, really. Maybe sitting down and driving's what my body needs after all these years of running about.
Sit down and take it easy for a change.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I'll tell you what, you took it easy enough making your way to the gantry in the first half.
What are you being like that for?
We'd already started the game and I saw you strolling around.
I didn't realise it was a race. I think Walters he's on his feet now. Does he look like he's coming off? Is there anyone down there? Yeah, number 10.
Yeah, number 10's coming on.
Dan Hawkins, that is.
Hawkins will be on for Greg Walters, Dan Hawkins.
Yeah, a little break in play. Yeah, hopefully it does us good. I mean, it's fair play to Haverfordwest. They're still getting after TNS and putting pressure high up the pitch when Roberts has got the ball. So hopefully we can use this little break in play, reset, start keeping the ball a little bit better.
Well, I think they put the wrong number up there. They put 15.
Yeah, it's just definitely number 10. I can see him from here, but yeah.
There is another substitution as well.
There is. Number 15, Corey Shepherd.
Yeah, Ricky Watts. I think they're making a triple substitution, aren't they? Yeah, 5 for 19. So they make a triple substitution there.
Yeah. 19, 10 and 7,
Yeah.
Watts, Hawkins and Kenneford all on. A little bit of attacking players there, maybe a little show of intent from Haverfordwest. Not happy to sit here and see the game out. They look like they're going for it, I know.
Just over 15 minutes to go. They might as well throw caution to the wind because they do trail 2-1. Otte down the left-hand side.
Good defending from Jenkins, that 1v1 position with Otte, and Jenkins got his foot in well. Throw into TNS in the final third. Sizlovic to take, throws it back to Danny Redmond. Redmond goes all the way back to Danny Davis, just inside our half. Sizlovic now, far left, into Redmond. A bit sloppy that from Reddo again, straight into the lad that's just come on the pitch, number 10 Hawkins, who plays it back to Zach Jones. Bit of composure shown into the feet of Shepherd there, who gives it away straight to Jordan Williams, plays it into Jake. And he just can't get on the end of it. It's a half chance there for TNS, Rev.
Definitely a half chance there.
Bit sloppy from the goalkeeper in Haverfordwest, and Shepherd plays a long ball forward into Arman.
Davis gets the initial header though, Arman goes for goal.
Not really sure what happened there. I thought Davis was maybe trying to head it back to Robbo, but didn't get enough on it. Flicked it into the box straight to Arman, and you'd probably expect him to do better there, Rev.
You would, wouldn't you?
12 yards out, just to the right of the goal, and he's just lashed at it and just lashed it over. It's just one straight long ball.
Well, it might be 2-1 to the New Saints, and TNS has made a number of changes, but likewise a triple substitution as well within a short period of time there from the visitors. They brought 3 players on, Watts, Hawkins and Kenneford, and Jones, Walters and Reese have been replaced. They've certainly signalled their intent as well. And they do battle well for the ball. It's going from one to the other at the moment.
Yeah, they definitely do put a foot in. It's good to watch, to be fair. They're definitely not sitting off and accepting that they're losing to TNS, you know.
Redmond gets the header there against Owen. Then he plays down the left-hand channel for Czeslovic to take this out of play.
It's unlucky. I mean, if he'd have kept that in, I think the fullback might have been in trouble, because Sis is definitely one of the fastest people that have ever been at TNS, I suppose.
Absolutely, isn't he? He's got such pace, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. So
been at TNS 11 seasons as well. This is his full 11th season. Came in the summer of 2014. To be at TNS for 10 years, I think that puts you into a legendary status, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Because it's such a competitive squad.
Yeah, definitely.
Jordan Williams goes for goal.
Yeah, great block
from McCarthy.
Spun forward there, forced it's done quite well, but Danny Redmond's done really well there to come out with the ball.
Ball dropped well for him, but he did well. Great turn there from Czeslovic down the left-hand side. He's still out there, though, on the line. Great marking, great play.
Yeah, he's done really well there, Jenkins, to stay with Sis. I think he was running out of pitch, maybe. Managed to face him up and win a throw-in. It's right in the corner flag on the left-hand side, Danny Redmond to take.
Redmond gets the ball back from Czeslovic. Dan Williams. Cross to Daniels. Otte. 1-2. Daniels.
Yeah,
good blocking
really
from
good
Hawkins.
defending from Hawkins. Yeah, really good defending. Good 1-2 from Otte and Josh Daniels, but a long ball forward again and force it a bit isolated against Didi and Pass. So Pass comes out and plays it to Danny Redmond, who can carry the ball over the halfway line. Long
to the
ball
box.
forward. Flicked on from Jake Canavan, and really good defending again from Hawkins.
Keeper rolls that one out. looking to play it out from the back as 79 minutes approaches on the clock. Jones, the goalkeeper, finds Hawkins under pressure there from Daniels. Dan Williams does well, and
yeah, good feet from Watts there, and a counter-attack on here. It looks to be 4 versus 3 if they can get it forward.
well, they are on the attack now down the right-hand side.
Jenkins inside the penalty area. Great block from Danny Redmond. Great block from Danny Redmond. Jenkins has kept it in. Little bit of a crossing position there, turns it down to Shepherd. Manages to keep it in.
Back with Jenkins, still out on the right-hand side. This time into the penalty area, looks for Armoon.
Yeah.
Referee blows though.
Just wrong side of Didi there, trying to nick the ball in front of Danny Davis from the cross. Never going to get there, and just commits a bit of a silly foul there when they're creating a bit of pressure.
Another 5 minutes or so, Blaine, and you'll be announcing. Well, not on live on air because we let the folks do it over there first. Then we'll announce on air. But you'll be announcing the man of the match.
Yeah.
Plenty of options going through your mind, or have you settled on, or
settled on
still
one.
a little bit?
I settled on one a little while ago.
Okay.
Great header again from Hawkins. He's done really well defensively since he's come on, which is a little bit strange to see from a number 10, would you say?
He's certainly got plenty of the ball, hasn't he? And an inspired substitution. Will it be inspired enough, though, to get Haverfordwest County back into the game as far as goals are concerned? We shall wait and see. Daniels gives that one away,
just
though.
a bit wasteful again.
Tabone.
The turnovers are happening quite a lot here, Rev. That's not really what we want at this stage of the game. Just sort of want to keep the ball and dictate what's happening. So,
well, we are into the final 10 minutes of this encounter. Lots of opportunities to come, I'm sure, from both sides. Trying to find a Fawcett there with a long ball from Jones, or from McCarthy, sorry. But it's the New Saints now with Jordan Williams. Canavan outside the penalty area, out on the right to Jordan Williams. 2-1 to TNS in this JD Cymru Premier Matchday 16 encounter. Certainly end to end. Both sides need a goal for different reasons. TNS to wrap it up, and Haverfordwest County to get themselves back onto level pegging.
Just playing it across the pitch here. Clarkey into Sislovic. Great little flick. Jake Canavan plays it out wide to Danny Redmond in a crossing position on left hand side. Oh, good defending from Jenkins.
Still with Redmond though.
Yeah.
Pask
steps past Ben Arman there over to the halfway line into Dan Williams.
With Cheslovic down the left hand side against Owen. Decides to go to Dan Williams, and certainly hectic in this last 10 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. This is a little bit better the last minute or so though, just keeping the ball.
8 minutes to go, plus added of course at the end of the game. A massive 8 minutes, not only for the New Saints but also for the visitors this afternoon to Park Hall, Haverfordwest County.
I think the referee's given a foul there, Brad. Has he given a foul, or is it a throw-in?
Well, we're seeing another substitution.
Yeah, I think the ref's given a foul there.
He's given
on
a
Hawkins.
foul.
I'm not really sure that's a foul. He's jumped for a header, but done really well since he's come on, Dan Hawkins.
Tabone off and John on. Harry John on and Luke Tabone off. Taking a defender off and maybe going to throw a little bit more pressure onto TNS.
It is good to see, Rev. Like I said, don't say the subs have added a bit more energy for Haverfordwest here, and we just need to stay solid at the back now. A deep free kick 10 yards inside the Haverfordwest half from Jack Jones.
Certainly a good game
ball
for the neutral this
towards
afternoon.
Jenkins, who's done really well to win the header there, but just bounced down straight into Robbo's hands.
And Roberts bowls that one out. We're into the 84th minute now, 6 to go. Plus, of course, added at the end of the game. And not quite on 84 yet either. So a valuable seconds. We talk about minutes at the start of a game, and then we start to talk about seconds at the end of it. And we know, don't we, Blaine, just how many goals are now scored beyond the 90 minute, not only in Welsh football, but across the leagues and the divisions and the countries even.
Yeah, definitely. We've just got in down the side here.
Oh,
Josh
that was
Daniels, and nearly another assist for him. Just played it across the 6-yard box a little
golden opportunity.
little bit too far in front of Jake Canavan there. He got his toe to it, but couldn't put it goalwards, and it's gone out for a goal kick.
Canavan couldn't just make the decisive touch to put that one in the back of the net. We said earlier, if there was a third goal for New Saints, it could well be game, set and match. Well, at this stage of the fixture, it probably would.
Yeah, Haverfordwest certainly not giving up though. Like you said, a few positive changes from the manager, and they're still putting us under a lot of pressure here. Jenkins has got the ball, just plays it to the fullback, who goes all the way back to the keeper for Haverfordwest now. Having a little spell here, Haverfordwest.
Yeah, they realise that as the clock ticks down, they've got absolutely nothing to lose. 5.5 minutes to go before the board will put in an appearance to let us know how many additional minutes.
Good shape from TNS at the minute though,
be
although
played.
Jenkins just drives out with the ball over the halfway line, a little bit too easy there. Great turn from Kenniford there, and he's played it out wide to McCarthy, maybe in a crossing position.
Cuts in field,
Goes
does well.
backwards to Kenniford,
Finds
loses
Kenniford.
out to Ote, and he's done really well there, Rem. Wins the ball back for his team. On as a substitute, it's exactly what you want. A bit of work, great. Gets himself in between the defender and the ball and draws the foul now. Midway into the TNS half, just by the touchline. Josh Daniels and Danny Davis not in any rush to take this. I think Danny Davis is going to take it.
Yeah, rolls the ball forward. Davis. I think he might be leaving it for Roberts actually.
Possibly.
No, Roberts was coming, decided not to.
No, we're squeezing everyone up the pitch now. I think we're going into the corner here. Yeah, it's a great ball if it gets there. It's a great header from Watts, and Jenkins does really well to get back. He's a really good game today, Lee Jenkins.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he? He's a good player.
Yeah,
we know
solid.
that. We've come against him in a number of years now
Yeah.
in the Cymru Premier.
Ball forward from Rotts into Fawcett, who's done really well there to
Fawcett
shake off
did very
Redmond.
well. Shrugged off the challenges there, kept the ball for the visitors. McCarthy in field there to Jenkins. Still with Jenkins. Kenniford turns.
Yeah, great little turn from Kenniford. He's looked lively since he's came on, hasn't he? Little 1-2 with Hawkins there. Trying to play it forward for Armand, but not enough on it, and straight to Danny Davis's feet there. Really good play from Kenniford there.
Davis scoops that one out on the left-hand side. Kept in by the New Saints. Cheslovich over the halfway line. Now with Dan Williams. Tracked there by John. Still battling to the end, Haverfordwest County. They know that as long as there's just that one goal in it, that they're still very much in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, there's how many goals are scored after 90 minutes, like in any league of football, so they definitely haven't given this one up.
Davis happy to go back to Roberts. 87 minutes beckons on the clock, and it's TNS who have their nose in front. 2-1. Will the birthday boy Craig Harrison be a happy camper come the final whistle? If it stays like this, he will be.
Yeah, definitely. Hard fought victory it'll be if we can hold on like that. Robert a bit unorthodox there, flicked it up and volleyed it up the pitch into
Good
Remy's
play in the
chest.
end. I was actually thinking the same phrase
Yeah.
myself. Hard fought victory.
Yeah, hard
if it
fought
does,
victory,
if it does turn out that way.
Especially, let's not forget that the obviously the travelling and what the lads went through on Thursday night. It's such a tough game. Travelling back, league game on the Sunday. It's definitely something that we've not been through before, and it's credit to the boys if we can manage to get over the line here.
And we're back in action on Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
So don't forget to join us on TNS
McCarthy's
TV.
just flicked the ball forward down into the right wing. Jordan
TNS
Williams is down the
radio.
right hand side. Right footed cross into the box.
Through everyone.
Ote
and Cheslovich.
Yeah, couldn't get on the
neither
end
one
of
able
that.
to connect with
Just
it.
behind both of them. Probably good defending in the end, but a few minutes left here, and hopefully we can see this game out. I'm not sure.
88 minutes gone. 2-1 to the New Saints. JD Cymru Premier match a day 16. Come on, Blaine, announce your man of the match. Come on, let's give it them live on. Let's give them live. Who's your man of the match?
I know, did get substituted a little while ago, but I think defensive blocks and for the header just by itself, Ash Baker. Great goal, great defensive blocks.
Yeah, well, we've just announced on TNS TV and TNS Radio, before anyone in the stands gets to hear that Ash Baker has been given the man of the match. as nominated by Blaine Hudson. Henstone, a distillery product on the way for Baker.
Yeah, I think it really stood out for me, especially first half. Just overall defending, putting his body on the line, and I'm a sucker for a headed goal, Rev. You know I am. So what ahead of that is any centre forward would be proud of that.
Well, you've gone for Baker and left it until the last minute, quite literally, just in case there was a spectacular performance, spectacular goal that maybe edged someone into the reckoning, but it's gone to Ash Baker.
Yeah, possibly the match winner here, Rev.
It certainly looks like that, doesn't it, because we are into the final seconds.
Long, deep ball there, straight into Roberts' hands.
The Henstone Distillery man of the match, as nominated by Blaine Hudson, is Ash Baker. We'll be having a little chat with Ash following the final whistle, as we always do with the man of the match.
Long ball forward by Roberts. Great header from Watts there. Great header from Shepherd. Flick
honest,
forward
Blaine,
to force it.
I was going to interview Ash as the player interviewee, but obviously he'll be doing the man of the match one now. Oh, great turn from Otte.
Yeah.
Keeper alert though.
Yeah, really alert. He's done well for that. I mean, other than the free kick where he was a little bit stuck on his line.
4 minutes at the end of this game. A massive 240 seconds for both sides. It's TNS who have their nose in front in this JD Cymru Premier Match Day 16 encounter. 2-1 to TNS, who can extend the lead over third placed Haverfordwest County to 4 points, but also continue to have 2 games in hand, and then also again close the gap on Penabont. And if TNS were to win both those games in hand, which incidentally against Britain Ferry Llansamwell, who are battling away at the bottom to avoid relegation, then the New Saints will be top of the table. So far so good, but we've got to get through this one first, Blaine Hudson.
Yeah, we certainly have. A hard fought victory would be the one, having been through what we went through Thursday night. Like I said, everyone recover, do things properly, and hopefully we can see this game out. Long ball forward by Shepherd to Arman, but Pass does really well to clear it. Josh Daniels flicks it forward, and Jordan Williams got the ball on the halfway line under a little bit of pressure. Draws the foul. Yeah, really good play.
Goes down and eat up a few valuable seconds. We've played 1 minute plus of the minimum of 4 at the end of the game.
Yeah, really good play from Jordan Williams there, just drawing the foul. Probably wasn't a foul, but he made it a foul by going down. Got body contact, and it's back to Roberts now, just inside his own box.
Yeah, Redmond happy to go back, and Roberts chips Amoon back to Redmond. Low ball down the left-hand channel.
10 yards offside there.
Canavan. Flag goes up.
Yeah, good ball forward from Reddo there. I think Remy probably stopped running because he thought Jake Canavan was going to get there, but, well, good 10 yards offside there, Rev, I think. But another opportunity for Zach Jones to lump this forward. Jenkins forward. Watts, Arman, Fawcett. Midway
Everyone
into the Haverfordwest half. Long ball
TNS
forward from
half.
Zach Jones. Up towards Jenkins. Josh Daniels ended up flicking it into the left wing position for Dan Hawkins, who opts to leave the ball, go out of play. And I think we might see a long throw in for this one. Rev, they did obviously throw the last one short, but
yeah, I think Owen's going to go into the penalty area, isn't he?
Looks like it's going to be a long throw, this one.
Yeah,
Definitely
Jacob Owen, and no short option required.
Jenkins up there, Arman up there. I would say they're standing quite far away from the first line of the 6-yard box, so expecting it to be a long throw this.
All the TNS players are in the penalty area.
Jenkins flicks it on. Arman,
great
what
save
a save
from
Roberts. Watts back in, great block from Dan Wills. Redmond's played it off, and it's a goal kick.
What a great save there from Conor Roberts, right at the death.
Yeah. Unbelievable save. Should score, probably.
Well, for those who've got TNS TV, you can see the replay there. Great ball
Jenkins with a flick.
Great flick from Jenkins.
No, it's a little bit harsh. He's on the full stretch here, isn't it? But he's flicked it towards probably the only place where he could score. But there's not enough pace on the ball, and Roberts has got across really well and managed to parry it out. So Roberts just putting his gloves back on before he takes his goal kick. I'm sure he'll be happy.
30 seconds to go.
I'm sure he'll be happy to take a yellow card at this stage if it wastes a little bit more time, Rev.
Well, he will indeed. He take one for the team, as they say. 30 seconds, well, 20 seconds to go now.
Yeah, long ball up
Roberts.
towards Jordan Williams. Great header from McCarthy. Back onto Redmond, who goes long again.
Looks for Arte down the right-hand side. We've got less than 10 seconds to go. Here at Parkour, can't think there'll be too much added on to the minimum of 4 at the end. Well, we've played that already. The referee, and no indication yet that the whistle is going to go to his mouth at all.
Redmond back to Sizovic on the halfway line, plays it across to Clark. Inside the centre circle now for TNS. Back out, left back, Danny Redmond. Siz in the left back position. Takes it over the halfway line into Remy's feet. To
Still
Canavan.
playing.
Yeah, slips it down the side now, going to the corner flag.
Watts back
Watts
to
does well
Jones.
there, yeah, plays it back. It's got to go forward now for Haverfordwest. McCarthy, long ball forward into Hawkins, who flicks it on into Armand, but Josh Daniels does really well.
Well, we've played the 39
Referee doesn't
seconds.
look like, it's unlucky from Hawkins. He's tried to play it into
Over
Armand.
the
Referee
4.
did just check his watch there, Rev, but
Yeah, he did, but
not
he's
really
not
sure why he's not
put
blowing.
the whistle.
47
There's
seconds
not been
over.
any added time really
Long
on
ball
top of any
forward.
time.
Redmond had to get there. Kenneford into Shepherd. Drives forward into Fawcett's feet. Tries to flick it around the corner.
Good defending from the
Yeah,
the
really
New
well
Saints.
done. Really well done. Well done, Sis.
Referee
Well
blows
done.
for the
There
final
we are.
time, and it's ended 2-1 to TNS. Blaine Hudson, hard-fought victory indeed.
Yeah, really hard-fought victory. Fair play to Haverfordwest. Gave their all today. The 3 big lads at the back really defended well. I think they'll be a little bit disappointed to have conceded 2 goals against TNS, which is a cross from open play and a free kick, like a set play. But you know, great delivery from Brobs for our goal, and what a header, and great delivery from Josh Daniels for the winner. So
2 goals for the New Saints, and 1 for Haverfordwest County, and 3 points for TNS.
yeah,
And thank you for joining us this afternoon, TNS Radio and TNS TV. Have you enjoyed it, Blaine Hudson?
I have. Yeah, I've really enjoyed being up here. It's a different view from up here, like I said earlier, but it's good to see. You can see much more that's going on from up here, and you know, it's maybe a little bit. Some people say, "Oh, European hangover." You know, can you go on to win another game after losing away in Ireland on a Thursday night? And most of the boys who played out there have played today, and they've done really well. And everyone's dug in. 1-0 down, came back, and got a really important victory. Really important victory.
We are back in action on Wednesday, so don't forget to check out the fixture list on the TNS website and join us, whether it's a TNS TV or TNS Radio. We thank you for your company. Again, another shout out to Finn, who we were very privileged to meet out there in Dublin last Thursday. I hope you've enjoyed it, Finn, and anyone else who is a TNS supporter. If you are watching on TNS TV, you're watching some of the goals there, some of the highlights from the second half, as Daniels placed that one into the penalty area, and Ash Baker, what proved to be the winner, come the final whistle.
Great header, getting above Jenkins there, who's obviously really dominant in the air, and it's a really good header. That is. I'm just looking back now. Is this the save from Robbo? I think he actually gets knocked on the floor before that, but gets back up to make a brilliant save there. Last 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah, we're into the dying seconds there. Thank you for
alert as a goalkeeper.
joining us this afternoon. We've appreciated your
I've
company.
enjoyed it. Thanks for having me, Rev. Thank you.
Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure. Have I convinced you to maybe put the truck into one side for a while and maybe have a career after football in the gantry?
Depends on how much you're going to pay me, Rev.
I think maybe stick with the trucking as a sensible option there. Keep on trucking, as Eddie Kendricks once sang. Thank you for your company this afternoon. We've certainly appreciated it, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We most certainly will enjoy ours.
And yeah, it's white and green, you know what I mean. And maybe the time is right for us to back our team. And maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old boys shout out loud, heads held high and they stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. And maybe the time is right for us to find our dreams. And maybe it's time for you all to know all of the places we plan to go. And when our future comes to pass, you know we've got the strength to last. And when the old boys shout out loud, heads held high and they stand so proud. And when the bells all ring and the boys all sing for the lads as they take the crown. So don't be down and don't be in distress. We're dancing in the streets of TNS tonight, tonight. And don't be down and don't be